To replace your rolling wheels on the Studio Reformer, you need a 1/2-inch socket wrench and a 1/2-inch combination wrench. Hi guys, my name is Kayleen and I'm the Pilates mechanic here in the BB Garage.
And hi, I'm Ken. I'm the assistant to the Pilates mechanic at the BB Garage, and I'm lying down on the job.
Yay! But it's actually a part of the job today because we're going to be shooting a how to change your Studio Reformer rolling wheels. Okay, so Ken is on here because to check your Studio Reformer wheels, I want you to get on and do some footwork just like Ken is doing. Okay, and this is assuming your rails are already clean, the surface of your wheels are clean, right? So Ken is on here and he's going to feel.
I'm going to feel for any kind of vibration. I'm going to listen for noises. I'm going to see where the noises come from. But with my head right down here, really close to the wheels, I'm going to hear wheels. I'm going to hear straps. I'm going to hear it all.
Yep. So what we're noticing, what we're looking for are things that sound abnormal, okay, or something that takes away from the experience of the client on the reformer. Over time, inside the wheels, the bearings might develop a few flat spots, and that's just from the weight of the carriage resting in one spot. The other thing that can happen is you can get dirt or hair or other kinds of debris up around the wheels and it gets wrapped around the axle, and that will also start to affect the feel of the reformer. Okay, so Ken, I think you've decided we need to change these wheels, right?
I think there's a problem in the wheel.
All right.
Yeah. Sometimes I hear two noises. Not on this machine, but when I've done this before. Sometimes I hear a noise about every 7 inches or so. A repeated noise. What's that all about?
Oh, every 7 inches or so. So that sounds to me like it's the circumference of the wheel. It's something that happens every time the wheel turns over a certain spot, right? So if you notice that it happens here, 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 and here, it's probably on the wheel, right? If you notice that it only happens in one spot, maybe you should check the rail, because it might just be on the rail, right?
Maybe you've got some crud on the rail,
yeah.
Right? Yes.
All right. Okay, so I think we're ready.
I think we're ready.
Let's flip this thing over and change the wheels.
All right.
All right. So first, we're going to take the ropes off and unhook the springs.
Springs released.
All right. Let me catch up to you. So now we'll flip the carriage over and carefully lay it across the frame. You want to help me out?
I will.
All right.
I'll take this side.
I'll take this side.
Okay, ready?
Here we go.
Okay.
Okay. So now we can see all the wheels under here. Looks like we actually have 8 wheels. Right? 4 of these wheels are side wheels, okay? These are these ones here on top. They look kind of like rollerblade wheels. Ken, what are those ones for?
They're for keeping the carriage going straight. Are we going to spend more time talking about that in another video?
We actually will. So if you think side wheels are your issue,
we'll wait till later.
Check out check out the other video.
Okay.
Right now we're going to talk about the rolling wheels, okay? So these 4 wheels are the rolling wheels. Now, Ken had an interesting point about heavy things in the carriage. What was that point, Ken?
I did. Sometimes I've come into studios after people telling me there's like a thunk, and it's usually a thunk, 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 thunk. And then you talk to them, and it's because they've been storing stuff on top of their carriage. Carriage is sitting in one place for a long time, like overnight, with weighted things on there, and they get a little flat spot on it. It usually goes away, but when they first start using the reformer, they get a complaint, or we do.
Yes, yes. So just be careful about leaving heavy things on the carriage. The carriage is heavy enough. We don't need to put any more weight on the wheels than necessary, right? Okay, so we're going to show how to change these 4 rolling wheels. Okay, to change the wheels, we need 2 tools, a 1/2-inch socket and a 1/2-inch crescent wrench. If you don't have a socket, you can use 2 1/2-inch wrenches, that's fine. But it's a lot easier if you have a socket.
It's a combination wrench.
A combination wrench.
Not a crescent wrench.
Not a crescent wrench. Ken!
You slipped.
I slipped!
You slipped.
Oh, crap. Thank you for keeping me on the straight and narrow here.
Got to keep you on the straight and narrow.
All right. Okay, so we're going to take the wrenches. I like to put the combination wrench.
Nice done.
Okay.
Yeah.
On the side with the nut. And then I use the socket on the wheel side. And we'll go lefty-loosey to loosen this bolt and take it off.
While you're doing that, can I talk a little bit about lefty-loosey?
Yeah, yeah.
This always confused me.
Okay.
Okay, because it always depends on what side of the bolt you're looking at.
Yes, that's true.
And whether you're looking at it from the top or the bottom, right?
Yes.
So if you look at it like you're screwing it onto there, right?
Yes.
It's always going, you know, righty-tighty is always the top going to the right, the top going to the right, and left going to the left to loosen it. So right to tighten, left to loosen it.
Yes.
Same thing with clockwise. It's the top of the clock you need to worry about, not the bottom of the clock.
You're right, just like a clock.
Just like a clock.
That's a good tip, Ken.
When they had clocks.
All right, so we've got our bag of new wheels, and we're going to take one out and replace the old one. Now, I did not pause before I took this out because I've done this a bunch of times. But something that is really important to do is to notice where the washers are in this assembly before you take them off so that you can make sure to put them on in the same order when you put your new wheel on. So in this case, I can just peek over at the other wheel and notice, okay, I've got a little washer and a big washer between the wheel and the carriage rail. And then on the other side, I have a washer and a nut. So that's how I'm going to put on this new wheel. Okay, and we'll take our socket and our combination wrench. This needs to be snug, but not terribly tight. This has a nylock nut, so it's not going to come loose easily at all. And then give the wheel a little spin to make sure it isn't pinched anywhere. Okay. And then once that one's on, we can continue to the other 3. Okay. Ken, do you have anything to add?
I think that was a great job.
All right. So at this point, we'd be ready to put the carriage back and use our new rolling wheels. Yeah?
Ready for the next video?
Yes, all right. If you need more information about your balanced body equipment, you can check out pilates.com/bbgarage. We'll see you there.
See you later.